coming to you live. I'm in Tallahassee right now. However, I am connecting with everyone in the world that is wanting to connect. So I'm here to support you with some Reiki, some energy healing. I'm going to read some oracle cards and deliver some messages to the collective, and then each individual that wants to come in. And in the gifts, you'll see, in the gift box, you'll see where you can go ahead and get a reading or a card pulled for yourself. So, welcome everyone. Let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? Welcome, Grayson. Welcome. How are you today? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Where are you visiting us from here? Let me see. I'm trying to get... Is that little camera blocking my view there? Let me change this. Hi, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome everyone. All right, let's get this party started. Let's maybe tap, tap, tap and see, can we get the algorithm to send us out to the community and see if we can get some more people in here. So I'm Erin, and I am with Lotus Flower Wellness Temple. We are a public charity, and we support the world with resources to support you to get back to your authentic, true self, shining your light, and enjoying this life the way that we're meant to. Let me turn this down. All right. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and start with this sound bowl and get us all a little good vibe and some energy flowing in here. Welcome everyone. Please let me know where you're visiting from. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. I'm not quite sure. How would I get that off of there? So I'm a little bit newer at this. So y'all cheer me on. Get some hearts going. I've only done a couple lives. But I do, or actually on TikTok, but I do a weekly live where I support everyone with breath work, meditation, mindfulness principles. So it's a reset for your week, help you to get mindful of your energy, of your actions, of your creating of your reality, right? Because what we think and those expectations, they cause not only disappointment, but also when we focus our attention, our energy in the negative place, we're essentially calling that in. So when we start to empower ourselves and look higher and for more potential within ourselves, and we literally dig out that authenticity and take off that mask, our light starts to shine. We start to feel flow-mazing. And we do love ourselves lots more. We hold stronger boundaries for ourselves, expect more for ourselves. And in return for that, naturally, we start to hold space for that, for the world, for other people as well. So it's quite flow-mazing. So if you want to know how to change the world, it starts within yourself, right? And then as you hold space for your truth, your authenticity, you take that mask off. That changes your perception, your lens of the way that you view this world. So you're now seeing new earth energy versus the old stagnant energy that we're here to wake up from and realize our divinity. And then before we die, like while we're here right now, we're meant to shine that light and understand that each of us has a unique light, a unique way that we see the world, right? And the way that we create. And so as you hold space for that, for your authenticity, it's very easy to hold that space naturally for other people, right? So that is one of those secrets to changing your reality and living in harmony, is knowing yourself, really getting to know yourself, get inner, start hearing your voice and shining bright. Flow amazing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna put you in the holster here. Hi y'all, welcome everyone. Welcome in. All right, so for some sound bowl for my family. So I just want y'all to know if I say flello, that is my way of connecting. Instead of saying hello, which is humanity has just kind of gotten used to, that's just what you say to be nice. Flello is all about real flow and connection, and in that present moment, it is so powerful. Even passing by someone and saying it, it'll catch someone's attention because the brain is trying to process it and it gets out of the way for a second, and you have a true moment with someone that's just very beautiful. And I know everyone's experienced that moment when you just had, it was just a minute of just a nice little flello, right? Just a real connection moment. You may never see that person again, but it was real. And so that is that power, that energy in the flello. Absolutely, we are all sparks of the Creator. We are all divine beings here having a human experience and learning to respect that power through waking up to remember that we are divine. So absolutely. And welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I am going to get into this sound bowl. So it's a crystal sound bowl, and it's going to help with our vibration. So it emits a pure tone, and a lot of other instruments can be tuned to have dissonance for humans instead of resonance. Welcome in. All right. Just enjoy 432 hertz. Welcome in, Lula. Welcome in, Val. Welcome in, y'all, over here. All right. Thanks for coming in. If y'all haven't liked, shared, subscribed, do all that stuff, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on. Let's be flow amazing together. Namaste. Welcome in. Y'all tell me where you are watching from. Where are we connecting from? We are literally creating harmony for humanity. So one of the things that is the philosophy that is in my heart and my soul is freedom is not found, is created. Whether it be freedom from the mask and allowing yourself to shine and be authentic, that's the human journey right there. Or it's just to be your highest, fullest potential in this life, right? It's available. We just have to start thinking bigger, dreaming bigger, manifesting it. Believing in it, though, like not halfway manifesting, actually knowing it's on its way. That's right. Freedom is not found, it's created. Namaste. That was amazing. If you enjoyed that, hit some likes for me. Hit tap, 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 tap. Namaste, everyone. Where are you visiting from? Where are you watching from today? Thanks for the likes, y'all. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Namaste. Yes, namaste. All right, so let's get some likes, and I'm going to start doing some oracle card pulls and just see what the divine has to share with the divine, right? So we're here for each other, supporting one another, and we'll see what guidance we have today. So back here, I have all my oracle decks, tarot, oracle, and I have a bunch because everybody's different, right? Everybody has their own unique lens that they look through, and whatever symbolism might support them the best. So I have many different decks with much different energies, so everybody can find something that they feel already connected to, and then that just helps the process too, because that feeling of resonation for a message that comes out, that translates to the unseen as a language, right? Your feeling of resonation for whatever symbolism just said, oh, okay. So we can use that, right? We can use that to speak in signs and synchronicities, which is absolutely beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. So I covered up my thing on the top with, let me see if I can fix that. I'm not quite sure. It's covering up my cover at the top, so I was hoping to be able to change it. Can you guys still see the shift happens, but it doesn't have to feel like, and then the emoji? Can you see that at the top, or is that camera covering it? Okay, so I'm going to just leave it alone for this live. It's going to be fine, but I do want to just let y'all know at the top, it does say, oh, I almost dropped my phone. It does say shift happens, but it doesn't have to feel like, and then the poop emoji. And so it's my course on school where I teach about what's going on right now, this shift from the old paradigm energy to this new earth energy that we are all pulling in, whether you consciously are aware of it or not. And so with that being said, yeah, there's some toolkit that a lot of us don't have activated within ourselves, and it's within you, right? But you have to practice and learn how to use the tools that come equipped with each human, right? Because we are divinity. We're divine beings here having a human experience. So with that being said, yes, you got some tools. So we learn how to use them. We understand. Awareness is power, right? So being aware of the higher perspective of what really is going on right now, that's the important part to focus upon, because instead of being in a panic and continuing the cycle of fear, right? What you learn is to face whatever that thing is that you're considering to be fear, and ask it, what does it want? So you're asking yourself, like, what button is that thing pushing? What is going on inside of me that is reacting to this? Because someone else might not react that same way to that same situation, right? And you get that. So what could be going on that's pushing that trigger, that button for you, right? And so there's something there that can be healed. There's some shadow maybe within you that is ready to rise up, that you're releasing. That's more freedom, more authenticity for yourself, right? So with that being said, it's your choice. That's the free will, right? There's been enough divine interventions in your life for you to see that you're not alone, but we don't focus that. We still go back to just because we can't physically, tangibly see and touch our support system, right? in such a way. It's always there. We're always supported. We're always being guided from here, right? From here. So letting that percolate up to the ego instead of letting the ego drive, right? The way I like to say it is nobody's kicking the ego out. It's merely a roommate swap. We're swapping that master bedroom, right, to the appropriate energy that and wisdom, right? Your higher self, that inner higher wisdom. So, allowing that to come forth and shine and bless up your life, like really support your life, and you start to choose to honor that divinity within yourself, and stop being scared of everything, because you do understand that life is experience, right? You're having experiences, but how are you choosing those experiences? Well, what are you thinking about? What are you putting a lot of emphasis in when you're thinking about it, right? Do you put that much emphasis in the things that you're manifesting as you do the things that you're scared of, right? So that is the powerful place to start, is being aware. What are you creating in your reality based off of what's going around? What's going around, those thoughts, those inner thoughts. So we just do some work to clean that up and be aware, and support what you need to be able to get back to your authentic true self, to do that resurrecting within yourself and pull that shadow out and allow it to the light, right? That's taking the mask off. We've got, we're whole when we are all parts of ourselves, not just the ones that society and our family and this, that, and the other is going to like, right? And you're only casting that judgment upon it because you've heard it so much, and now you're aligning with that because you're maybe afraid you don't want to get cast out. So it's just like, okay, whatever they say. But that's truly not being the warrior that you came here to be, because you came here on a mission to shine the light of you, right? So when you're wearing that mask and you're not doing that, you can kind of fill the blanks in for yourself, right? So we are here for something very important, very specific, and it's you. You came to shine your light. You came to be you. You came to learn all of these experiences and hopefully not put a jacked up lens on everything by what you've heard. Like it's a journey to stay true to who you are, what's inside of you, and but it's so easy just to hear the prescribed thinking and the prescribed do this, do that, just to stay in that. It's a false sense of security, right? Because we all know at the end of the day that safety it's out of everyone's hands, right? This is something that you hold for yourself, feeling your energy is in alignment, you are on your path. What the heck do you have to worry about? Like, that's a place that you can get, and you're in a harmony with yourself. You are in a harmony with the unseen. You're in a harmony with the energy that the earth is shifting to, and that's the journey. So from there, yeah, there's more learning. Yeah, there's more growing, of course. But at least you're consciously aware that you're a part of something so much bigger, but also it can't be without you, right? We're in this together. We're here for each other. And so no matter where you are, each person has their own path and their own energy that they're working on at this time, their own things and lessons that they're learning, right? So it makes absolutely no sense to go around and be judging each other for where we are, because it takes all of that to make the mirror that we see ourselves in, right? So in order for us to even understand and know thyself, you have to have those other things, right? And so sometimes it's knowing maybe what you don't resonate with. Sometimes it's understanding what you do. But it takes all of that for that mirror, right? We look into a actual glass mirror or whatever they're made out of. We look at them and we can see our face, right? Our body. And also we see it through our lens, right? But That's the way that the inner sees itself, through our experiences and through resonation and then discord with other things. And actually the funny part is sometimes when you have a discord with someone, like you feel some kind of that could be something that you tuck down within yourself that you're seeing in that person. And so it feels it doesn't feel right? So it's not necessarily the person, but a mirror showing you that you have something inside of you that is resembling something you see within them. And there's that like discord because of that. But that is to show you, look inside, let that, instead of putting a label on that person, it should be more of a thank you. Wow. Okay, now I have some clues I can work with here and see something deeper within me. So it's actually a gift. So the next time you are around someone and your energy just kind of goes, ooh, I'm not sure if I vibe with that person, hang out a little bit, see what's up with that person really, and see maybe is there something a little bit more to that. And you can begin to understand what I'm talking about when it hits you and you have that aha moment. Okay, aha. All right, so the cards. Let's start right here. So I already have these ones out that I like to leave on the table from week to week. So I have Lotus Flower Wellness Temple in Tallahassee, Florida, and that's where I'm at right now. And so people come in to our public charity and everything, and I just like to have these out just for support for people. So we're gonna start with these because you're my people too. Flow Flay. All right, so transform negative emotions. Yes, transform negative emotions. Okay, so you can find healthier and safer ways of expressing your frustration that usually lies behind anger by turning the emotion into creativity. So go for a walk or something, or do that very old-fashioned thing of counting, right? Just breathe, breath work, right? Just take a second. It's time to break free of our reactions and start discerning. That's power, right? Because you're choosing. Reactions are implemented into your psyche because of your past experiences, right? But a lot of times it's kind of a wounded energy because you haven't gotten that clarity of what all it meant to you. So as you start to do that work, we start to hold space for more the now of where we are now, and start to see that past storyline a little bit different than the lie we told ourselves. Because as we begin to know things that we didn't know prior, it kind of crumbles a lot of that stuff, right? So we have to go back and redo that storyline. We have to look at it and set that lie free off of it, right? Because at the end of the day, you'll see a lot of it actually is to be grateful for, because you wouldn't be where you are right now had you not learned and been through those experiences. So it all works together, y'all. And then here we go with your spiritual journey. We are all spiritual all of the time, because that is what we are. Spirit having a human experience, not humans having a spiritual experience. However, each person's spiritual journey has to be taken at a pace and in the way that suits him or her. So it's up for you to decide what pace you go and what lessons you keep going round and round on, right? But we got this, y'all. We got this, right? If you don't do any kind of meditation, breath work, quieting yourself, getting off the phone for a little while, anything that takes you into yourself just for quiet time, getting back to your energy, I would just lovingly like to suggest that to you. Just start small. Like literally what I suggest to my clients that are just getting started is the now walk. Just 5 minutes, okay? Just go outside, leave your phone behind, take off your shoes, touch the earth, ground, also feel the wind, be aware that you're also connected to everything, right? Hear all the sounds and just focus directly on only things that are happening actively in the now. So your foot touching the ground and feeling that vibration coming up your leg, right? The wind as you're walking, right? The sun shining, the birds, like whatever is truly happening around you. For 5 minutes, just focus on that. And I guarantee you, some thoughts are going to come up for you, but that's okay. We're going to lovingly say, it's okay. Right now, this is what we're doing. So we're just redirecting like we would with a child, like we would with a child that doesn't know any better, right? So just lovingly redirect and go right back to what you were doing. Show by example that this is how this new way is going to be. The old way, we're shifting that, right? And it's going to happen a couple more times, but you'll get better at it. So and then just right back to focusing. You had a thought, that's part of the now, right? So you're aware of it, and then just redirect. All right, so try that, the now walk, just 5 minutes. And then, I don't know, a couple days, you might make it up to 10 minutes. It's really beautiful, and it is a great practice to be present, to stay in the present. All right, so if y'all haven't hit me with a like or a share or a follow, please do so right now so that we can get this video out to more people, right? Harmony for humanity. Everybody deserves to have support in this shift and this time right now, and everyone's got it in the unseen, right? But can you see it, right? So there are other humans out there that have begun to wake up and realize and see things from a higher perspective, and start to let go of those old ways. So you do have support, and the numbers are growing. Yes, and it's so beautiful, and that it's just meant to happen. Everything evolves eventually, and there's cycles, right? So we're just doing our thing. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down, but that's a part of the journey. Chop wood, carry water before and after enlightenment. But the thing is the carrying the water before is not as much fun, and you don't find as much joy and purpose in it, right? And you're doing crap stuff to get that food and water versus enjoying your life, flowing, doing something that you resonate with, and being free and enjoying to get it, right? Because it's going to come that way. This way, it's always going to feel like a struggle, and it's always going to be like, why the heck, right? This way, we're like, we know oneness. That's what we're doing. We are the examples. We are the light. We are that oneness. Flow amazing, y'all. Let's see what we got going on over here. All right, so League 5D top 99. Oh, well, I don't even know what all that is meaning, but we'll check this out. By the way, I am, just for those who are on YouTube right now, I am all on one of my first, I've done like maybe 4 or 5 TikToks, maybe lives, and so I am just learning how to navigate all this stuff, and I'm learning. Yay. All right, so and then with every single live, you learn something different, and then I go into the rooms and meet people as well. That's always so much fun. And some of these live hosts are just great and full of light and personality, and some of them are out there teaching you how to get on TikTok and actually get followers and start making some money off of your content. And that is the way that the world is shifting now. We all have a wisdom. We all have something unique that your lens of all the experiences and everything you've been through, you have something unique that you're meant to, that you can potentially share with others and make your whole entire living, where you don't have to do other things but be you and share what you have acquired and learned within this lifetime. So that is one of the things within this shift. And I believe that started at COVID. I believe that when COVID hit and everybody got that fair, earthly, human reset to stop your grind, stop it all, settle down, sit still, contemplate. And then when people stopped asking, when's it going to go back? When's it going to go back? When's it going to go back? And started asking, am I sure I wanted to go back? That was a beautiful transformational moment when that shift happened right there. So that was something that I was able to see us kind of pulling in. And then here we are now. And so if that helps anyone out there to understand how this process is evolving us, how this process is giving us an opportunity to break these old cycles and start a new way, right? Think about it, right? You got, I don't know how old you are, if you got kids, grandkids, or just even humanity that you love. Did we really want to hand it off the way that it's been going? Like, we have a definition for doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. We do have a definition for that, don't we? Anybody want to put it in the comments? All right, so yes, we do know what that is, and it is insanity. So with that being said, it's time to make a change. It's time to make that change that everybody's been saying that they want, but still doing the same thing. So how do you get a change? You do something different, right? So with that being said, what is that different thing that you can do? What is this cycle that you are finding yourself on right now? And just contemplate what are my actions? What is my thinking around this? What are my belief systems around this? And really go through that. And that's something that I do. I help people with the process to understand the wiring that humanity just continues, like as soon as the kid's born. It's like, all right, they get to a certain age, act this way, don't embarrass us, basically put on a mask, act this way. And they don't mean to, they're just repeating the cycle of what we do, right? And so, but it's time to make that change. It's time to make that change. Yay! Can we get some hearts on that? Woo! All right, but yes, so it's a choice. It's a choice, and you have an opportunity to make it moment to moment in your choices, in your mindset, in your the energy that you carry. And so that's all going to change as you start to do the work. You're not alone in this. You are supported, and there is also support out there as well. Not just myself, but I don't worry about that. If I'm meant to work with you, the divine's going to put you right in my path, and I'm going to know it, and you're going to know it, and boom. It's going to feel something, a feeling of resonation with the words that I say, my energy. So I don't worry about that. And maybe there's somebody out there that might be more specifically aligned with you. Wonderful, flow, amazing. But there is support, and it's out there. So reach out. I have a school community where you can Lotus Wellness Collective, and then you can go on there and become a member on there, and just get the posts and the community connection there, and just start to feel more supported, right? Some of the things that you're looking at throughout the day are focusing your attention in a place that is going to be supportive for you. But if all you do all day long is focus in the things that are chaotic and not supporting you and your energy, your balance, and your light, then where are you getting it from? Right? So it's It's something that humanity has been deprived from for quite a long time through a lot of different actions and things, but we can restore that back within ourselves as we start to look inward and see the guidance that is there and supporting us at all times. So that self-love, love yourself enough to look inside, see what it is that your beautiful self is trying to share with you in the guidance, and it's going to guide you. You're going to be in your path when you start to take away some of that blocks that connection. And so that is part of the work. And you can get cord cutting done from any Reiki master. I also offer my services online. So a Reiki session and a cord cutting session for someone that has a lot of past trauma and a lot of things that they hold and carry and they feel a little stuck. You can do a cord cutting ceremony, and that will help release those energy cords that you've been feeding that are connected to all the things that you have experienced in your life. Now, they all come with a lesson, so there's a lesson there too, and so those will come about as like aha moments where you'll be like, oh, yes, I see, yay. All right, so it is a dance. It is a dance, and there's a communication, but it's about tuning in. Gotta tune in. Flow amazing. So does anyone have any questions out there? All right. So let me know, where are you visiting from? I'm just on this other screen here. Y'all don't go anywhere. Okay, great. Trying to see how long I've been on. I know there's little windows that you can look in and stuff and see. I think 37 minutes. All right, flow amazing. So let me play the sound bowl again for you all. Take a nice breath. Welcome. So relaxed. I know, right? The sound makes me so relaxed. M-H-M-M. Oh. Yay. Uh-oh, my chair. Oh, yay, Shauna. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and hit that notification so you don't miss it when I come on live again. Oh, sending hugs out to everyone. Yay, hugs for everyone. Hugs. And if you would like some more of this sound bowl, on the 29th of July, we are doing a full moon, but the buck moon ceremony. It's all about shedding the old and creating the new. So that life that you're going to enjoy to live. We're going to be letting go of the old and creating the new. So there should be a link in the bio. If not, you can go to lotusflowerwellnesstemple.com and check out the little sidebar, and it's got everything on there. I would love for y'all to attend. It's going to be transformational and healing, so refreshing to let go of that old and just call in the new that we're creating and manifesting. Welcome, Shanna Deli. Sorry if I said that wrong. Yes, flow amazing. Yes, Mo. Yes, definitely. Go ahead and DM me now, and we will connect. And I do one-on-one sessions, so we can do Reiki, cord cutting ceremony, as well as pranic talk therapy and a light and a sound bath, and we can do it on online. I have a Google sanctuary that I have where we can meet up there, and it is flow amazing. So just go ahead and DM me now. Okay, I think I'm trying to pin your comment because a lot of people will be so, okay, there it is. It's pinned. I just don't see it. But yes, DM me, and we will set up a time where we can have a session together, and you will be so grateful that you did, because you will just be feeling fresh and new and full of potential, full of life. And something else great, well, hello, welcome, Bulletproof. Hi, Bruce, welcome in. Welcome, Allie. Yeah, so we'll set up a time where we can have our session. So wonderful, flow amazing. All right, so I'm going to play a little more sound bowl. Welcome, Ashley. Welcome, SM. So go ahead and write down my email. It's Lotus Flower Candles with an S 1111@gmail.com. You can do it that way. And then aside from that, I guess you could tap my profile picture and maybe send a message that way. Let me see if I can try to connect with you. Let's see. All right, so this is Flow Amazing. We have somebody interested in getting started with some work to support their self, right? That's self-love right there. Okay, so I think what I just did was made you a moderator, so I guess we're gonna be connected. I'll figure out how to change that, but yes. So basically a moderator is if anybody in the chat is like saying things that are like, you know, just as long as they're not, you know, being vulgar. But just for now, just let it ride, and at least we are connected there. So I hope everyone out there is having just a beautiful, wonderful, flow amazing day, and I'm so happy that you're here with me. We're going to do a couple cards in just a minute. Let me see. Lotus candle. No, it's Lotus Flower. LOTUS FLOWERCANDLES 1111. So 1111 at gmail.com. That's my email for you. Or if it makes it easier, just go to Lotus, go to the name, lotusflowerwellnesstemple.com. And that's my website, and that'll get you there. Yes, that was my email, the Lotus Flower Wellness Temple.com. You got that down? That's my website. All right, Flow Amazing. Yes, and then just make sure you actually follow me and hit the notification bell as well. That way you can be connected, right? And then we can definitely figure it out. And before, just hang till the end of the live. I'm going to be on for about 10 more minutes. So hang till the end of the live, and then we will figure out how to get together. Yes, meditation is core knowledge. It is absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. So if y'all haven't liked, shared, subscribed, hit the notification bell yet, please do so. If you're viewing and watching on TikTok, if you wouldn't mind throwing out some of the little hearts. And if you go up to the top right here, go up to the top, and if you hit the little button by my name there, you'll be able to comment, and then you'll get points, right? And so you'll be a part of the room. It just costs like 1 coin, which is like I think a penny or something like that. And so it doesn't cost a lot, but then you get points. So every time you come into the room, you'll get points too. So that's really cool. Let's see. So, Okay, so if your wife is going to email me now, let's make sure she got it correct. So tell me when you're ready to write it down. Or you could even actually go back through and watch this again if you didn't get it correct. But it's Lotus Flower Candles, and that's with an S, and then 1111 at gmail.com. So Lotus Flower Candles 1111 at gmail.com. And it's LOTUS. All right, welcome in everyone. All right, so let's pull, let's see, we'll go with the Sun Oracle. I think I like that best for us. We're going to do the Radiant Sun Oracle. We're going to pull a couple cards from there. All right, yes, oh yes, oh yes. Let's see what we got. So there's a lot of cards in this deck. And we will see what the message is for us. Slow play. All right. So I'm not sure that I can check my mail right now while I'm on the live. So, but I absolutely will. And just to confirm that you sent it to Lotus Flower Candles 1111 at gmail.com. Oh, well, we had some just jump right out. We'll see what it was. So what do we have here? We have practicality and independence. Okay, so remember before I was talking about with enlightenment, before and after enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Essentially, this is reconfirming that, right? But you have to, you get to a place where it's not about, work. It's about, I'm creating. Like it's showing the little farmer there plowing the fields and the seeds. You can't see them yet, but they're under there. They're under there just waiting to pop up, right? So not only with the earth, but in your life, in your awakening, in your own rights. Drag the puzzle piece into place. Okay, it just had me do a little puzzle piece thing to stay on the live. That was interesting. Okay, so yes, and then the independent. So what we have to do, this is basically what we just talked about earlier, is being okay with walking the path of you, right? Sometimes you have to stop caring so much about what other people think about you and trying to live the life that everybody else has designed for you and expects and this, that, and the other, and become independent and start living for what feels right for you, for what you feel passionate about, you feel curious. Move in those directions, and that's where your abundance is. Abundance not only in finances, but in your harmony, right? And that just things flow into you when you want them and desire them, just flowing, right? So beautiful. And then the practicality, just, yeah, we have some work to do to get there. We have some work to do, but the seeds are already planted there. We just have to be able to manicure that garden, right? Pull out those weeds. Figure out what's the weeds and what's your truth, and allow your truth to shine. Once you remove all those weeds of the deceptions, that's not really you. It's just a part that you were playing to wear that mask so you can fit in with people and not have to feel alone. But you're not alone, and you are flow amazing, and you don't need to try to be like anyone else, because you are meant to be you and unique. And so trying to be like other people is really a moot point. It's just running you in this circle. And so be free, blast free. Gotta take off that mask, and I will help you rip it off. I will. Yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. And we will get to the root and figure out what those things are. Instead of just labeling your life story as, I'm just wounded and that's how it is. No, we're going to figure out what that wound is showing you and empowering you. That's a strength when we get into it and see its truth. There is some strength in the things that you have been through, and you need that for this part of your path. So yay, yay, yay. All right, so beautiful. Flow amazing. Yes. All right, so I'm going to play a little bit more for you. Just one. like that. Okay, I had to remove that comment. Yes, be nice. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Namaste. All right. Thank you so much. I'm glad everyone was here today. Thank you for your time and attention to yourself. Thank you so very much. Yeah, some messages over here are getting held, and welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So please everyone take a minute just to go up there and click in the TikTok, click that little heart, the white heart next to my name, or whatever's right there for on your screen, and just go ahead and check in for the day and get your points. And then hit the notification bell, which is under my profile picture, and then the notifications will be at the bottom there for that. So go ahead and do that so you know when I go live next. If you haven't followed, do that. Please do that as well, so that next time I come on, we'll see you and it'll let you know as well. So yes, and thank you so much at home, everyone. We're all in this together. So no matter where you are in this world, just remember that you're always home when you're connected to your truth. So yes, welcome in, Sydney. How are you? How are you doing, Sydney? All right. So yes, I know that we're about to be getting off here soon, and I know you just joined in, but I would have loved for you to have been here for the whole live. So go ahead and follow us and hit the notification bell so you can know when we go back on again. So I played the sound bowl. We did a couple collective readings, and just spent some time together and just spoke some truth and support for the collective. Flair. All right. Om frequency. Yes, the universe started by Om. That's right. Om. I am doing very great. So I say I'm flow amazing. Flow amazing. And for those of you that don't know, if you ever hear me say flello, it is my way of saying hello, because humanity has been saying hello just to be kind of nice for quite a while now. And so flello is bringing back that joy, that connection, that moment. And oftentimes when you say it in passing with someone or just meeting and they've never heard it before, you say flello and their brain has to try to put it together. And so you have a moment of just truth. It's very beautiful. I challenge you to try it. Just walk up and say flello. And sometimes they'll even say it back. It's just one of those things that you don't really even need too much of an explanation for. It's just there. You can feel it. Flello. Flair. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. right, y'all. Well, I have a Reiki session with a new client here in about 30 minutes. So I'm going to be getting off here just in a minute, just so that I can go ahead and prepare and everything. But I have had such a fun time connecting with y'all. It was just beautiful. I'm so happy. And each time that I do, I'm going to get a little bit more educated on the ins and outs, right? Like, so how to check a few things better, and how not to put my secondary camera over my header. That was like after I started the live, I tried to drag it out of the way, and it made two things I had prepared disappear. So trial and error, right? And so if any of you out there have your own TikTok or YouTube, and you're like curious about how do you get there, right? You don't have anybody, it's crickets or whatever. Don't worry. Build it and they will come, right? And it might be slow at first, but you know what? You might not understand that you're making an impact on even just one person that maybe comes in your room. If you have brightened their day a little bit, and maybe they brighten yours, right? So enjoy it, and it's gonna be what it's meant to be, right? And if you put more effort into it, if you put more of your truth, maybe if you get a little bit more vulnerable and a little bit more real, whatever it might be, but just try it and be yourself. Just be yourself, right? Don't start this whole new cycle by not being yourself, right? Try your very best to hold on to with everything, just to try it. Just try it for once in your life. Just say no more of the mask. Don't care who it is. I'm going to start doing the work so I can be truly myself, authentic, honoring my divinity by accepting all parts of me, who I am, and shining that light and that truth out. Is such a great, beautiful example, and it's just new earth energy, y'all. So let's just get on board. It's happening. So, all right, flow amazing. I will see y'all next time. Namaste. So I'm on TikTok right now before I close out, and it's going to let me get my rewards and stuff. So claim all. Apparently I got rewards. I don't even know what I did. See, I told you I'm learning, right? So claim 50% off promote coupon. So it's probably... Huh, looks like I just bought something that has to be used. So quick pass and a double pointer. I'm gonna have to look into using those to claim. Okay, I don't know what that cost me, but it says to get it, so I did it. Okay. Looks like I've gotten everything. I didn't even know you could go back and get your own points and stuff after you're alive, or different gifts. I didn't even understand that. So that's pretty interesting. And I don't know if y'all even care about this at all, but on TikTok, I'm learning how to go live on there. They seem to be pretty interested in the message and truth. So I am definitely going to support that, right? Beautiful. Oh, and it's 11. We're at 11:11 when I said that. Yay, play. Yeah. Woo, yay. Yes. Yes. All right, so that's how we do that, I suppose. Oh, I have a quick pass. Visit live and send this per. Okay. I don't know. Should I do a quick pass? Oh, it'll take me to 12. Oh, live journey. Maybe I should do that tomorrow. Wait, I'm just going to go ahead and accept it and see what happens. Oh, unlock it at stage 12. So I've got one more stage to go, and then I can unlock that. Okay, so I think that one's good. All right, so how do I end my life? All right, bye, y'all. Have a great one. I'll see you next time. If you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, follow, all that stuff, please do so. All right, thank you. Okay. All righty, y'all have a good one. Actually, I have to step outside and pull something in, so I do have to go, but I'll see y'all next time.